puzzle. It's always the same here. I think it's Ned and
MRG, yeah.
Yep. And it gets you the... What does it get you here?
So extend the magazine for the pistol. It like doubles your magazine.
Yeah, that's very, very important. That and another part coming up later in the run is needed for completion of this category.
Yep.
So now Jordan's gonna make his way to the second floor and use the key that he picked up.
Here comes the menus. Plus set of like a lot of menus in this.
Yo, you're on world record pace, by the way.
Marvin?
The minute 15 and 16 seconds.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, world record pace. Let's go.
That was an accident, but we'll make it work. Okay.
Marvin, do you copy?
So yeah, fun fact, I do hold world record in this category. It's like my only world record right now.
Yeah, this is this game has so many categories, it's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, I think that's easily at least 100.
Yes, there's something for like everyone, I feel, in this category. And I've actually never really looked into handgun only until recently. So I watched Jordan play and run this game, and it is something different. It's definitely... Most speedruns are kind of the same in a way for routing, but there is a little different routing steps for this category.
Yeah. I'm gonna hope for good RNG on a zombie.
Yeah, basically a lot of the zombies in the game we're trying to get past by shooting, or if they have a scripted like way of movement, you can kind of get around them and get a nice headshot behind that zombie, stun him, and keep it moving. A lot of parts of the game you do go back to, like you backtrack a lot. Resident Evil is a lot of backtracking, but you really don't have the time to be killing enemies in speedruns.
Coming up on the first liquor in this run.
Yes, the lickers. So they are scarier than zombies, and
this guy right
this
here.
particular liquor enemy that is coming up destroys a lot of runs because there's really no consistent way to...
Just gonna hope he doesn't... Oh, that's good, that's good.
Yeah, he's coming up on the liquor now. You gotta just keep your eye on him, keep your keep your camera on him, and alright, nice and safe. And so one thing I didn't talk about is these medallion puzzles. There's 3 of these throughout the RPD, and each of them have 3 reels that you need to turn for a symbol. They're all random. The solutions are fixed, but the combinations are random.
Yep,
and
a lot of RNG there. We're gonna need to collect like 3 medallion coins here to get out of the RPD.
Yep, in order to get out of here. But on the way, because this is the handgun only, Jordan's got to pick up some ammo. And I think he's got about 27. Now he's got 45. About 60. He's got 69 rounds. 69 bullets.
Oh yeah, true. Nice.
Nice. And this is the 3rd medallion here. Pretty nice one.
So for zombies here, it's okay. You get iframes when you're on the ladder, so we just abuse it there.
Now let's see. Yep, everything looks good. A lot of this, so this whole RPD section we call RPD1, the part that Jordan just finished. And this is a very reset heavy point for a lot of the categories. I would say all the categories, actually. There's a lot of RNG, these medallions, and enemy placements can be very scary. And but now we are able to leave. 3 medallions.
First boss fight coming up.
And,
Mr. William Birkin.
G1, the boss, the first boss. If you are playing 120 FPS, knife, and you can use the knife, this fight's about 16 seconds.
Yeah.
Or
It's
under
pretty much
20
a joke.
seconds.
It's
Yeah,
a joke when
it's-
you have high frame rate at a knife.
Yeah.
He doesn't
but
even get a chance to hit you.
Because Jordan has only the pistol, he is going to maneuver around the boss to make sure that he doesn't get hit or doesn't get grabbed.
Alright, here we go.
All right.
We're going to work on this thing.
I think the stream's a little delayed, by the way, so he's just gonna pop some shots into G1 boss here. You put shots into him, he'll get stunned, and strategically stunning boss in certain spots, and he's moving back every now and then because he's trying to end up in the area where he can pick up more items, but without wasting time by running back to it. By just kind of maneuvering himself into that area.
Alright, he's dead.
Oh,
Somebody
got him.
watching me.
That was a pretty okay fight. Didn't get hit.
Oh, I guess you don't grab ammo here, huh? For this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually like
That's why you-
ample amounts of ammo in this run.
Yeah, you had 69 rounds. Now you're down to so you used 57 rounds.
Yep.
57 bullets. Okay.
Number of bullets you use it's pretty different each time because of like the way you have to aim for his weak spot. It does different amounts of damage and stuff like that.
Right. So was that a marathon safe amount of bullets, or is that the amount of bullets you always take for this run?
Actually, yeah, I usually take that amount. I think I did for the world record as well.
Okay. So right now, I guess there's no difference from marathon to speedrun strat.
Yeah,
I know you
this
said
whole
you were
part
doing
is
some
just
safety.
yeah.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
And this part coming up is pretty much nothing. We're just gonna be walking around collecting items for a minute or two.
Yeah, this part here, you have to pick up the crank, which is used for the other side of this parking garage area to get to electronic parts you need to do a puzzle to open that cell.
Yep,
or
this cell
not
right
this
here.
one, but the one coming up
Cell.
here to grab the card to get out of the parking garage. So a lot of Resident Evils are basically like, we need this item to get this item, which gets this item unlocks
Yeah.
this to get like one small piece of item that you need to leave the entire like area.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's I mean it can, in real life it sounds kind of like crazy, but I guess in Resident Evil it makes sense because you're kind of like going from one place to another. You know, they don't want to make it easy. That won't
Pretty
make
much is
sense.
the gameplay loop of this is just finding items, finding the right items and like the right places to put them.
Yep, and sorry, I think I'm a little behind. That's why I was like delaying the commentary a bit. But okay, so
Oh, okay.
Jordan's
You
using
mean on
crank
the
here.
Discord stream?
No,
some
Discord
delay?
stream's fine, but I'm trying to commentate as like what people are actually seeing.
Oh, I see,
Yeah,
I
so
see.
it's not too far behind. It's like a second or two. But
Alright,
so
that's
he grabs the first part here, the electronic part. You need 2 electronic parts. to
Have
do the
dogs coming up.
puzzle. Yes, and this part, as soon as you turn the power on, dogs start showing up. Now dogs in I've never it's really rare to see a run where a Leon run where he doesn't take a power. At least for me. I've been
take
watching
this
a
line
lot of
here.
Leon runs.
Right. These dogs are usually free. I mean, it's like that whole
Yeah.
running gag in this community. Dogs are free, but they're totally not.
Yeah, dogs. I mean, on Claire, you take one dog bite, it's over. It's the Leon, you got a little bit of leeway with the heals and stuff.
Yeah, so with those two characters, Claire and Leon, there's like 4 different scenarios you can play in this game. Because it's first and second playthrough. So that's
Yeah,
why there's so many categories. Because of those, there's so many scenarios to play.
also the FPS, which is 60 FPS and 120 FPS, and 60 has different strats from 120, and it's really cool. I mean, if you ever check the speedrun site for this game, you'll find an amazing amount of categories just on this game. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Can't think of any other game with this many categories.
Yeah, some games it's like they do have different categories, but it's kind of like the same. Like, you know, any percent, 100%. It's kind of like, yeah, you're doing the same route, but you're making a little side, side track in somewhere.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
speaking of route, we're in RPD 2 now. So we're gonna be solving more puzzles. And also gonna be encountering a very special person.
Yes, RPD2 is not our favorite place to be as speedrunners, but we spend a lot of time here. It seems like,
Dead ammo. Okay.
especially for Claire. Now this part coming up that Jordan's gonna do, it's a very specific line in order to not get bit, first of all, not take any damage. And so what he's gonna do is hit this switch coming up, this water pump, but he's gonna be turned a certain way. So after this animation is over, he's gonna do a sidestep into those doors between the 2 zombies. And also he has to make his way out with those zombies active. Nice. No pause buffer? Wow.
I think there's some delay right now.
Oh, no, I didn't see you pause buffer, so I was like...
Yeah. Alright, so very special character here. Mr. X.
Yes. Mr. X. Oh, we love Mr. X.
To be completely honest, like in the speedrun, Mr. X is honestly not that big of a problem most of the time. At least not as big as a problem as he is on like a casual playthrough.
Yeah, I was gonna say the casual, when you first casually play, if you play Resident Evil and you run into Mr. X, it's like the worst spot because, like, you know, you're trying to look around and you're trying to like look at all the rooms and explore everything, and then you got like this big dude just following you around, punching you in the face, and it's like, can I just chill for a second? Nope, you gotta just keep running to the objective. And so there was a liquor up there in this area, and Jaydurn shot a bullet at the liquor because it manipulates the liquor to... Does he go away, or does he just...
Yeah, he just like, I don't know, go somewhere else, I guess.
Yeah, you can get rid of him.
It's kind of a mystery how most of the enemies work.
Yeah, and because he had to dodge Mr. X there, and there was a zombie that was getting up from the room earlier, it's like if the liquor was there, it would make things a lot.
I'm gonna hope for good RG on the library here.
And he also just shot a bullet outside of the library, and that manipulates that zombie, the first one that he saw, to not head towards Leon, but like to head kind of towards the door. And now he's gonna move some bookshelves because he's trying to go up there, and it's gonna create like a little pass area. Make sure the zombies aren't too crazy.
Yep, now we're gonna be just doing clock tower puzzle.
It's okay, it's a puzzle, but like you put a part in, and then you take it out and you put the other part in. So it's like not as bad as the medallions. The medallions are the RNG. But this room is pretty safe. No enemy can come inside here, which is nice.
It's just pure movement and menus.
Yep.
And if you happen to put the wrong gear in, that's rip run.
Yeah, the time it takes to when you make a mistake on a puzzle to recover from, depending on like what pace you're on, it could just be a
Hope I don't
reset.
have to write a report on this.
Alright, now we got the second part. We're gonna go back to the prison. Okay.
YOLO prison?
Yes. Speaking of the prison.
Nice.
Yeah. Gonna be YOLOing the prison.
The area where Jordan got the crank, we are heading back there to use the electronic parts to get the parking garage key from the cell. And when you try to escape, the cell becomes open, the other cells, and Mr. X shows up. So for Leon, this seems like a heavy reset for a lot of Leon runners. The prison.
Yeah, this whole return part is pretty reset heavy. Okay.
And now he's coming up on area where he put the fuse in. I don't know if is this called Green Hall, but or something
Yeah.
like that. But
Green Hall.
the zombie placements here can be very unforgiving, especially when you're making a tight corner, a turn into a small room. The zombie could be right there, and you literally have to just like. Flick the
Oh,
mouse.
almost forgot. Almost forgot to pick up the upgrade. Oops.
Oh yeah, speaking of upgrades.
It's not an upgrade, it's just a box, but like I explained earlier, we need items to find other items to get other items.
Yeah, and this particular part you never see in a regular speed run, and this is the stock for the handgun?
Yep.
Yeah, the stock for the handgun makes, I guess it lessens the recoil, right? And also,
Makes it shoot way faster.
it makes it shoot fast. The 3
Yeah.
burst?
3 bursts.
Yeah.
So now this pistol can fire in like 3 shot bursts and deal like really fast damage. We're gonna need it for boss fights later.
And you can see the line that Jordan takes out of that area is, it's not straight like from point A to point B, but because of the dogs, you have to kind of like not be in a straight line heading to that door because the dogs will get you.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Alright, prison coming up. Gonna have to dodge a lot of zombies here. Using like a specific line, and I'm gonna hope it works, because if it doesn't, it's not gonna look too good.
Sorry, YOLO prison time.
What are they? That's not
Gotta represent, man. Represent world record runner right
Okay, I think we got it. Nice. We got it.
here. Alright, so basically you're just gonna run through all these zombies and try to at least wait for a Mr. X punch to dodge and run through, or get pushed by that zombie, like what just happened. And yeah, that was clean.
I
That
think
was tight.
I think you got some like pretty big delay, honestly. I think there's like quite a bit of delay right now. You're watching the Discord stream, right?
Well, I'm watching both, but I'm trying to. So right now on Discord, you're at the
Unfortunately, no.
you're doing the Ada cutscene part with the Leon
well,
running
what
to the
exactly are you
kendos,
looking for?
Yeah, I'm running the
More
Kendo
info
right
on
now.
people responsible for
and then
this
this
mess.
the stream is like, I would say about.
I just
2 or
reached
3
the door.
seconds.
Roads out.
I'm right on the door right now.
Going through that gun
Yeah.
shop looks like the only way.
What's the likelihood of getting tossed by that zombie like that? Because I know that sometimes it happens for me with bagels, and sometimes it doesn't.
Tossed by the zombie. I'm not sure that strat is actually. It looks crazy, but it's actually very consistent. Like if you get the line down, it's actually very consistent.
I feel it has something to do with like running. If your character is running into the
Heard of
zombie,
the Umbrella Corporation?
he has a chance of like
They're a
pushing
pharmaceutical
the zombie
company
away
secretly making
with the momentum.
bioweapons. They
Oh yeah,
make
Mr. X.
violence.
Yeah.
It turns people into indestructible
So now we're out of the RPD. We're
That
gonna
explains the horrible
be
things I've
heading
seen.
into the sewers now. For some reason, I kind of forgot why they're going to the sewers.
Oh, good luck on the alligator boss, by the way.
And that's
Oh yes, the alligator boss, the biggest boss in
Boss.
the
Based
game.
on what you've said,
Eh,
the sewer
quote
seems
unquote
fitting.
boss.
So this is gonna be a very hard part of the run here. I'm gonna be
Can't imagine
holding
the
right,
first
then we're
time
gonna
it's
hold
been
left, then we're gonna hold right again. Yeah, then we're gonna shoot a 1 bullet.
Come on.
It's gonna be
Sewers
real
are right
hard.
by the city.
You're saying you're
How
gonna
could they
take
have a
out this boss in
facility
1 bullet?
without the authorities knowing?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I died to this
Jesus.
boss, by the way.
That an earthquake?
I think most people die into this in the casual
What the
playthrough.
hell?
No, while speedrunning.
Oh my god.
I was doing a no knife, and I didn't. I mean, I haven't played Leon in like a year, and that was my first speed run. And I'm like, I watched so many people do this like so many times.
Again?
I'm like, there's no way I'll screw this up, right? And I was like, did I go right first?
No chance.
Yeah, that looks
You're
good
stuck
enough.
with me to the end.
They died.
Alright. Oh no, no.
So this,
Holy shit!
the alligator boss, it looks pretty amazing. And this like sequence here is pretty, it's kind of cool. For speedrunners, it's mostly like just a break, you know, like hold this, hold left, hold right. Kind of
Yeah.
It does look amazing. And so now we just jump
Boom.
down here.
Chew on that,
Yeah,
you
one shot.
overgrown son of a bitch.
Damn Leon. Damn Leon. Really gotta do him
And
like
also,
that.
also, if you've noticed, we don't have a lot of bullets. We have 7 bullets right
Leon,
now.
up here.
Yep.
But you
What
really
the
don't need a
hell
lot of
is-
bullets in between bosses.
Just
You
get
just
up
need to
here.
pick up bullets before each boss.
Yeah, the next boss, you'll see later, it's a very unique
You
boss,
said
I'd
the virus
say.
turned
You can only
people
kill
into
him using an
monsters, not
environmental
reptiles.
hazard, which is the crane.
In one piece.
And
We'll
as
talk more about it
Jordan
later, yeah.
as he rudely just cuts off Ada into the elevator. Nice. Wait, does that save time?
Nah, it's just like,
Oh.
allows you to get in the elevator and just like, relax your
Swag.
hands, I guess.
So let me get this straight.
And just
Umbrella sells
swag.
monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
Yeah, this next
Don't
boss,
sell the monsters.
just like
We sell the
Jordan said,
viruses that
requires
make
no
them.
bullets, but
And
you
Annette
still
is who
want
makes
to
the
be
viruses.
picking up bullets because
Scary
the
as
boss
that
after
alligator
that.
was. Annette
That
is
boss
far
is the
more
first.
dangerous.
It's one out of the 2 bosses that requires a lot of bullets.
Yep. So now we're gonna be playing as Ada. Ada has her own section in this game.
You can run,
And
Annette.
this part too,
but
you really
can't
don't.
hide.
You don't have to shoot
Secret
anyone. Well,
weapon
you
type.
can. I guess you guys don't shoot the zombie. Only,
Yeah.
If you're too
It's
slow,
just hacking. Hacking and movement. So yeah, I think this game is set in like what, 90s? And we're using some
1998.
Hackerman technology, I don't know.
Yeah, like Ada's got like some grocery store like price tag thing that you can use to
The QR, the, not QR. The whatever scanner thingy.
the barcode.
Yeah, the barcode scanner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they didn't have. I guess they used the barcode scanner back then to hack stuff. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Don't like look it up and say no, you're wrong, you're lying. That's not how we do things. Well, no man, the '90s were a crazy time. I'll tell you that.
Ah, yes. Of course.
Yep. Good old days.
So yeah, there's really nothing too much going on here. This part is like no RNG to worry about.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
what?
pure execution.
So what Ada's basically, what we have to do with Ada in this section is just basically hack these certain things, to move the power and the switches and the buttons and things,
Got it.
and you're just trying to get to the end here, and
Always
you
been
really
good
don't have to
running.
shoot anything in this section. If you're fast enough, you can just go right through zombies, and they will not bother you at all.
We have Mr. X here, but it's not even gonna come close. It's not even gonna get close to catching us.
Yeah, all you hear is his footsteps, and you'll never see him. And you just bust down this fan thing here, slide right through.
Yeah, DJ, there's a massive delay, I think. At least 5-10 seconds delay right now between what you're seeing, maybe.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got both screens up, but I'm trying to keep it to what the stream is showing.
It's now we're in the furnace and gonna be wasting bullets here
Bravo.
to reduce DA and DJ, if you would be so kind as to explain what DA means, that'd be good.
I'm not
Okay,
the
so
only one.
DA in this game stands for difficulty adjustment.
Realize that.
There's a number value assigned to everything you do, such as picking up items. It makes your DA higher. And the higher the rank, the harder the game gets. The enemies become tougher, they become more aggressive, boss fights become harder because you do less damage with your weapon, etc. So picking up items makes your DA higher. Taking damage lowers your DA.
Yeah, and speaking
So
of that, we're gonna be taking a lot of damage like intentionally later during the boss while
yes,
waiting. Yeah.
yes, intentional. And
Yes.
it looks kind of weird because you're like, well, wait a minute, this is a speed run. You want to go as fast as possible and take damage, you're
Ada,
losing time.
where are you?
But you're actually, because your DA, your difficulty adjustment rating, is going down, you had to take damage, it makes the rest of the game easier. So
Yeah.
you're giving up time now to get time saved later.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
run.
Pleasant smell.
Because if you go into the labs with high DA, like you take no damage in the run, you're like pretty much screwing yourself. Because like the zombies are gonna like be super fast, super aggressive. They won't flinch as much like when you shoot them. It's just like really way harder. And you're gonna lose time anyway from that. So that's why we're using like waiting time to like take damage whenever we can.
Yeah, any part of the game where you're just kind of standing still, you're waiting for a bridge to come down or a shutter to open, it's always the best time there to optimize by either taking damage, discarding weapons, or discarding items, and whatnot.
Yeah, we would usually do that in like new game runs, like waiting for shuttles and stuff. But we don't actually do it that much. And the reason why is because we just take a lot of damage at the G2 boss fight, which is coming up soon. Like in a few 5-10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, right
We're gonna
now,
take a
Jordan,
lot.
he's navigating his way through the sewers here.
Versus Geodol.
These enemies are called Geodolts. They're very scary if you get too close. The best way with Leon is to get to a certain range, shoot them,
Interesting.
wait till they come up, and just go right through them.
Yeah.
Their animation takes quite a while. The Geodolts kill a lot of runs too, actually.
Where'd she go?
Yes.
Everything kills runs in this game.
Anything that's RNG, and Geodol's RNG. Like in a later part you'll see.
Yeah.
There's a whole playground full of them.
So right here, Jordan can go back to this area, do a discard the key, and pick up bullets here. And this will not lose any time because this platform is coming down right here. Just get everything done while you can.
Yep.
And it's really like nerve-wracking to remember all this stuff, but when you watch speedrun tutorial videos, it really breaks down what to do in certain parts, and after it just becomes like,
Yeah, this game is great for beginners, I feel.
yeah,
Very easy to pick
definitely.
up.
The community of RE2R runners are amazing. I'm always like surprised how nice they are, and they're willing to help, and it's not like a, oh, I found this thing out and I'm not going to tell anyone, you know, I'm going to keep it for myself. Like, everyone's willing to share strategies and whatnot. You go into their streams, you ask them questions, they're always happy to help.
Yeah, great community. It's my first speed game.
Unless someone's on world record pace, and then, you know, it's like, let's just kind of wait, because they're like -10 right now in lab, you know.
Yes, sir.
Let them do their thing. So we come up here, we grab the side pack. I forgot to mention side packs. Each one, or pouch, gives you 2 extra item slots.
Yeah.
And let's see. I guess for handgun only, you don't need all of them. You just take the ones that are easy to grab.
Okay, so now we're returning bagels. I mean, let's see bagels, no pretzels. Looks okay. Alright,
Yeah,
that's
this
good.
guy with the vest on, his name is Pretzels.
So you might have noticed that all of the big zombies in this game, they have names named after food. We had bagels in the RPD. We had who else? We had pretzels, donuts. Yeah, donuts.
Donuts is like the one zombie you rarely have to, you never have to worry about him, but you know, you might have to shoot him sometimes. But then Bagels is the one that is early in the game that can destroy your run if you, because he's hiding in a corner and you have to kind of like hurry. So some people YOLO that corner and he'll be there.
Alright, yeah, G adult time. Just gonna. This part should be fine. It's consistent. It's when you return when the RNG can actually screw you really bad.
Good. So basically, Jordan shot the first G-Adult, same thing like the other G-Adult earlier, but the second one, you kind of want to hide behind the rock there, or whatever that thing is, and shoot the G-Adult in the head, preferably, before he can react, and he'll dive right in the water.
Yep.
Gives you a free pass.
So I'm just hoping they don't give me ridiculously bad RNG on the way back.
I'm sure you don't, but I'm sure a lot of people would like to see some crazy stuff happen here.
Oh god.
Yeah, crazy sewers, crazy.
One grab from them was like easily 12 to 20 seconds. Time loss.
Yes, if a Geodog grabs you and he spits on you, you go into poison. And when you're poisoned, you basically, I think in the older games, you used to lose like 1 HP per second or something like that, or whatever. But now it's like,
Alright, there we go. Alright, he's making babies. That's free. Nice.
alright,
Free. Nice.
you got a free pass there.
Let's go. Alright, now we got one more. Just one more. Last one.
This one is like completely, it's not, it's the same thing every time, basically. Just
Yep,
Geodog.
I'm just gonna climb the ledge. Safe strat. Okay.
Alright.
So that's enough playing with G-Adults. Gonna go back and solve some puzzles with these
That's-
chest block thingies.
This part is kind of like, okay, we don't have to deal with Geodults anymore, and now we're heading to the boss here. But this area with the stairways, sometimes Pretzels can be on this ladder, and he can kind of get
Staircase?
away. Yeah, so
Staircase, yeah.
the ladder that goes like diagonally. But I feel like a lot of people have, like, in speedrunning, they have a lot of time save here on the split, just because, you know, their gold splits are going to be like totally free, and your RNG can determine if you get it that time save or not. So right here is just like another puzzle. Put the chess pieces into these areas here. Opens up this door. And
Okay,
it's boss time.
almost there, Ada.
Grab this. Gonna grab like 3 heals here. Gonna combine all of them. For a certain part coming up. So you're gonna need a lot of heals for that.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's later in the run though.
How's your DA? Is it pretty high?
It's kind of high right now, but it's gonna go way down during this
Oh,
boss. So G2. During this first claw part, I'm gonna stand in this corner here and just shoot him a little bit so that he triggers onto the next phase.
A lot of fights, or some parts in fights, it's not so much doing a lot of damage, it's just getting them to the next phase. And most of the time, it takes time, or it takes like a certain action to happen. And there's a lot of this in the G2 fight. Instead of emptying all the bullets into G2, what's going to happen is Jordan is going to call for a container here, a switch. And you want to get G2, you want G2 to get hit by this container. Now,
Yeah, sorry, just thought I'm just gonna lower the game a bit more.
okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, that's better.
So in regular speed runs, we usually just do one container because that takes 50% of his health away. So you just get him down below 50%.
Yeah, that looks pretty stupid, but I swear it's for a good reason.
Yeah,
Lowering
this
the area.
This is intentional damage. This is the whole difficulty adjustment thing. You take a lot of hits in this fight because right there, before that switch is active, it's
Oh
dead
no,
time.
this might be
So-
bad. This might be bad.
Oh. What is he doing?
Okay, we still got him. Nice. It was really weird. What the hell?
How did he go into that charge like after? I don't know.
This fight's
But-
weird. I'm like, this is one of the things I was afraid of in this run. It's so random.
Yeah, G2 is for the most part like the same, but sometimes he has a mind of his own and just kind of move around and do attacks that you don't want him to.
It should
And
be
so-
okay.
This switch that Jordan hit calls this container, and you can actually like save a little bit of time if you press the container and get hit right away, because the game will trigger the switch.
Alright, yeah, really clean fight there.
Let's hope that's the
Nice.
last of
Really clean fight, running in caution. It looks funny.
I swear, that's clean. That's what's supposed to
Yeah.
happen.
You want to drop the difficulty adjustment rating as much as possible within a certain time frame, because this area coming up, the last area of the game, lab,
The wristbands are too
Yep.
to ride.
can
Nice.
be very scary.
Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it.
Because of particularly two things. One, ivies, which are like plant monsters you see later, because they will instant kill you if you get grabbed. And secondly, because of a very infamous room in this game, the lab lickers room. 2 lickers and 3 zombies cramped in one room. And we have no
You have to go-
flashbangs. Yeah.
You gotta go through there twice. So I think the IVs in the old RE2, the OG game, they were like pushovers. Like you really
This may be a one-way
never
ride.
had to deal with them. And I think Capcom really buffed a lot of like monsters or enemies in this game.
Yeah, its ivies are scary. Even in the speedrun.
Yes. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be like the fastest runner of this game. You're still afraid of IVs. Like I've watched people on world record paces and they're like they're just thinking like, "Oh my god, IVs." No.
For your safety, stand
Yeah.
clear until the doors are fully open.
I
So
mean,
here we go,
one hit-
let's...
For your safety,
They're,
stand
they're,
clear
they
until
can
the doors
kill you
are
in one
fully
hit, and if
open.
you don't have a defense weapon, you can't do anything.
For
Yeah,
your
and because
safety,
we're playing handgun only, we don't have defense items. We only have our handgun, so if we get grabbed, it's just... we're dead.
It is, and their movement is very erratic too, which makes it very scary.
Yeah.
using our latest biological research. Please enjoy
So
our
right here
tasteless
is
selection of
basically
foods.
you need to find this item to go to this next area to get this item, to get this other item, and you do that about 3 times. And that item that Jordan picked up is a powder, gunpowder.
Yep.
And 2 of those big gunpowders makes like 40 bullets or 50
No, close to like 60 actually. 50 to 60.
60 handgun bullets, and those will be needed.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up like 4 in total, so it's like 120-ish bullets. We're gonna need for the upcoming boss fight after all this.
Dr.
And they're
Lee,
all in
your
labs.
presence is urgently
Yep.
requested
Like,
for
you
Chief
don't get them
Sharpman
anywhere
in the
else.
East area.
This place is like actually probably my favorite area in this game. Visually,
Platform.
like this whole
Kinda-
atrium room thingy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know what's not cool though? Running from here to the elevator in danger. I've done
Ah,
it.
yes, it's like
Don't do that. Don't run in danger.
a little bit of time loss.
Yep.
So yeah, because when you run in danger, which basically is like the low health status, like you move quite a lot slower.
Yeah. And for Leon, you want to be in fine for the entire game, fine health. But when you're playing as Claire, there's a strat where you want to be in caution, and the reason why she runs faster. I don't know why Leon doesn't. Doesn't make any sense. But right here, Jordan's doing some safety strats. He's taking out
God.
this Ivy.
Oh god, stop moving, please.
Yeah, see,
That was
you
really
can
slow.
see his patterns, his movement is very erratic, and he has to shoot those bulbs that are on the ivy, and he has to destroy all of them before he'll go down.
It's a safety strat. You don't usually do that in the run, but
Yeah, but having that
marathon.
ivy there on the way back is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Dispensing.
And this puzzle has the same solution. There are two solutions you need to put in. It's very straightforward. The only problem is sometimes there's input delay, and if you're on a really good pace and you screw up the puzzle, you can lose a pretty significant amount of time.
I know this puzzle.
Manual mode. Engaged.
This puzzle is the same thing.
Adjust
It's
Doing
the
that extra
exact-
slow.
to match cartridge capacity.
Yeah, it's the same solution every time, but because you're using your keyboard to move these buttons and whatnot, it can get a little dicey sometimes. You might miss an input or something.
Alright, I almost forgot that there's a powder here I need to pick up real quick.
Oh,
This one.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's a powder here. You know, this thing reminds me of like those big protein tubs that they sell at like
Can't relate.
those gyms.
Alright, there's another
I
one
don't know
here
if
as
this is
well.
me. Oh yeah, there's one here. And you said this is the one where there's a map in the way or something?
Yep, it's very annoying trigger. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, you have to go to the left. You can't just like be somewhat there. You have to really be precise, because if you pick up the map, you're gonna lose time.
Alright, this is the infamous room. Right now, it's 3 zombies there, they're sleeping. But we're gonna come back and they're gonna be joined by these 2 lickers. And we have to go through all of that to solve a puzzle.
Not once, but twice.
Yes. So yeah,
And
look
with
forward to that.
With no flash grenades. On a regular speed run, we could throw flash grenades, and it makes it a little easier, or it makes it a lot easier. But all Leon has is his trusty handgun. This zombie is like an Ivy, pretty much. He moves so weird.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
All right, here's the moment of truth. Lab lickers. This is the part of the game. Oh my god. Many runs have died. Okay, so
God, this
Jordan's
is
gonna
weird.
look up on the camera, grab the earth there.
Shit. That's pretty bad, but let's try to get out of here,
Yeah.
please. Oh no.
Yeah, the liquor is
Oh,
supposed
no.
to... Jesus.
Let me heal, please let me heal. No, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
I can't open the menu to heal because it's a stun lock.
Yeah, when you're within
I should have
so
healed
many
before.
enemies, they can kind of like wait for you to stop getting hit, and then they can hit you, or they can bite you.
Oh, that is big time loss. And it's like 2 minutes at least.
Yeah, this autosave is the worst.
And that's...
Sad. Big time.
Oh man. I could have done something about that liquor grabbing me, but I didn't think of it.
Oh, shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to shoot before he jumps. You can kind of get him to like get
Not grab you.
confused. Yeah.
But
But I think
that
that
doesn't
whole-
usually happen. Like that really weird movement they did.
No, marathon lock type.
Yeah, marathon lock, Jesus.
But that area can go anywhere from totally clean to everything just trying to kill you and killing you.
Yeah, I did one practice run today and like it was completely free. It's just how RNG
Really?
that part is.
Yeah. You just want to get that free lab liquor area in a run, and the bad ones on practice. Let's make our way back again down the stairs.
Right, here we go again.
Good luck.
Okay, now we get this.
Oh god, wow. 2 zombies there.
That's okay.
Oh, and you got caught up. Oh man, I don't know. You usually kind of want zombies there on the left because you don't want them by that area back there, because he has to go back that way
Yeah.
to go into the room. The only saving grace about this whole area is the table.
All right.
Tables, they kind of help. Okay, the liquor.
Okay. Wow.
All right, nice.
That guy almost grabbed me.
Yeah, he was just outside of the
Welcome back,
range.
Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
That is like believe it or not, that is a very good room. That is
Yep.
considered very good. Because you didn't get
It's
hit
not-
at least. I mean, I got hit
not
once,
t-
but
Not well, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking like one hit, but everything else clean is. That's
Right.
a good. That's
Here
a
we
good
go
route.
again. One more time.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go back.
And it's
And-
all three here. Amazing.
Jesus. Okay.
Just gonna do that. Safety.
Okay. You actually don't want liquors on the ceiling because
Oh,
they
shit.
can.
Okay.
Jordan just doing the swag stall there, telling the
Yeah.
liquors.
Alright,
Ah, you
Ivy's.
can't hit me.
Should
And now we got
be-
to Ivy.
Okay.
Their positioning here is random. They can be pretty much like anywhere. So free Ivies, no Ivies on the way from that ladder to here would be amazing, but
Dis-
that wasn't too bad because you can actually see the
That did
bulb
the trick.
of that Ivy you shot.
I still can't believe I actually died. I have like so many heals. I should have just used it like beforehand.
I know, but it's like you had no iframes. Like,
Yeah, I keep forgetting of the possibility of like getting stun locked there.
yeah, getting stun locked is just. It's not fair. I feel like. I don't know, man. Like, video games, you should not be able to get stun locked. Or, I don't know. You should have at least some chance of, like, getting out of that.
Right, so yeah, now because of the that Ivy earlier, that part was completely free.
Yeah, there's usually two Ivies there, and that one that Jordan shot earlier on the way in, he
Nice
is
chicken
a
goose.
pain because he can be in your way, not in your way, but still kind of like within range. Because those guys have mad range. They can grab you from pretty far.
Yeah, they have one move that people call like what the American sniper lunge or something like that.
Oh,
They can
really?
go
I
through,
never-
like-
never heard of that.
Like that, there's one specific attack they do where they can reach you from like the other side of the room in a mad sprint, basically.
Yeah, even if you're going full sprint away from them, they can still catch you. That's the worst. And now we just do this quick puzzle here, and it's time for G3.
Yep.
G3
This is actually
is
yeah, it's like my favorite boss in this run.
really on
It's
on
actually
handgun only.
yeah, it's actually fun to like fight.
Yeah, the reason why we were Jordan was stocking up on bullets basically from sewers on is just for this fight.
Oh yeah, and just quickly, there might be like a flashing lights warning here, cause like we're gonna be shooting a lot. And I noticed that
Oh.
it's pretty insane, the flashing. I mean, not
Well, can you just
insane, but you know.
All right.
can,
Now
can you
back
just
to
do the
April.
container thing so we don't have flashing?
Unauthorized removal
Just use the pillars
I don't think so.
like G3 does.
Alright, here we go.
All right.
Class A3.
So G3 has got eyeballs. He's got his shoulder eye, his leg eye, and his back eye. You need to pop all of them out. And once you do that, they come down. Then his stomach or his chest eyeballs kind of spawn. You have to shoot those because they do a lot of damage. And if you wait a little while, he regenerate his eyeballs again.
What the?
Grab some more bullets. Generated. You kind of want to see what kind of attack he's gonna do and plan accordingly. But when you take out his eyeballs, he gets stunned a little.
No,
That gives
okay.
you a little. Oh. Mean right hook there. Yeah, you see that he only needed one more shot to stun, so you really like have to plan it out. So you just shoot for those eyeballs. Nice going into his hand. That gives you a lot of extra time to put some shots into him. Now he's gonna hit the pillar.
Alright, he did.
Okay. Oh, nice. Now we
Just gotta wait
for
for him.
Yeah, finish
Let me
here
pick
and
this up.
put one shot into him.
Alright. He's dead.
There we go. That's G3.
Facility lockdown initiated.
This G3 boss, every different category has very different stress. This is kind of like, I feel like it's like the last boss, like, because Tyrant, the next boss that's coming up, it's kind of like you're not really trying to damage him, you're just trying to survive. But this boss is like you really have to put the
Yeah, but we
damage
still need to
into him.
do damage to Tyrant, who's like a boss fight coming up. Is the last thing we do, basically. We still
Yeah.
need to like stagger him 3 times so that the
Yep.
auto scroller ends pretty much.
Yeah, you're just doing a dance with the Tyrant at the end. But yeah, you do need to stun him by shooting him. So right now,
Yeah.
Jordan's got 100 ammo, I think, exactly.
Yeah, around the
100. And all 100 is needed for Tyrant?
It depends. I don't really know. It's like it feels so weird the amount of bullets he takes.
And also,
But it's
you,
enough, I think. Yeah.
I think you can't just shoot him. You have to shoot him in the heart, right? The exposed part.
Yeah, preferably that's a weak spot on him. So yeah, now we're just escaping the labs because it's gonna self-destruct. Yeah.
Yeah, that part looks pretty cool with the that
Reactor
generator blowing
thingy.
up. Yeah. But before we get to the last boss, guess what? More Ivies.
Of course.
Yeah.
This guy should be okay though. Just need to shoot him. The most scary on knife only.
And this is like the best track in the game, by the way. This escape music.
Oh yeah, get them cat jams out, of course.
Yep, cat jam. So Joydurn shot 2 shots there to manipulate these Ivies. That first one will be kind of looking at the wall, and this one is kind of up in the air, but it's definitely worth trying to manip. And that's the last of the Ivies.
Alright, Mr. X is gonna make a last ditch effort. Oh, because he's gonna do the same dodge we did. Alright, now we fight him in his like Super Saiyan form.
Yeah, he is upset, very upset that you shot his head off.
Oh
earlier in the
yes.
run.
Alright,
This is
here we
kind of
go.
like, yeah, this is kind of like the last part where you can grab stuff, check your item box, do all that. We don't need no item box. We don't roll like that. Speed running. Shots into him. A lot of shots. And he's going to be doing the claw attack. But basically, if you stand a certain way to his left, you can avoid his attack. But while you're avoiding the attack, Joydurn has to pump some shots into him to get him stunned. So he's aiming for the heart area there.
Anytime now. Please stagger. Alright,
That is
there we
a
go.
lot of stuff. That's 3 staggers.
Now we're just gonna
and-
dance with him real quick.
Do you know the exact time rocket drops? Like 6:40 something?
I'm estimating probably like 6:30, so like 35 seconds. Alright.
You can't kill him here, by the way. It's a rocket launcher, so you have to just kind of move around him and undo his thing.
Yep, speaking
can't
of the
hide
rocket
behind-
launcher. Yeah.
You can't hide behind those fallen thingies, the rocks or whatever, but it's kind of risky. Like, you really don't want to be doing anything risky. You just kind of want to stand through, but there
Alright.
you go.
Gonna go.
Where did this thing come from?
Oh, don't use the rocket launcher in the zombie.
Ah yes, of course. So we have to use the rocket
yeah.
there because there's like no other way to kill him. But here we
Yeah.
gotta shoot these guys.
In knife only too. And all these zombies have 1 HP, so just 1 bullet into each of them.
Guys hiding.
They
Alright,
all go down.
that's the GG.
And here we go. That's it. GG, Joydurn.
Thanks, man. Thank you for commentating, man. Great.
No problem.
Okay, nice. Okay.
did pretty good for someone who's never played this game before.
Ah, of course.
Commentating.
So yeah, speaking of commentating, DJ here, he runs this game a lot. He plays Claire. Please do check him out.
Yeah, I've never played Leon. And Jaydurn is, like we said, he is the world record holder for this handgun only category, but he also runs different categories and he's amazing. He's pretty high up
Okay,
there in
thank
the
you.
leaderboards. The other
Yeah, I
categories.
got into this game like last year, and it's been like just pure fun. Like being in the community and all. I love it.
Yeah, and
I see
speaking
the
of
time.
community, 57.
42.
42.
That's not bad. It's not bad, I guess.
What's your world record time?
It's like 55:43. So basically that one death in the labs pretty much lost us 2 minutes. So I don't know.
Yeah, even with safety strats, that's pretty good time.
Yeah.
Oh, so I also wanted to say if anyone is interested in trying to speedrun Resident Evil 2R, there is a Discord on the speedrun.com website. If you go to their page, they have a Discord you can go to. You can ask questions, find out what's going on. There's other runners that are running this game. You can check them out.
Yeah, also, are we doing a hunk run for an incentive?
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We are, right?
Oh, you're below estimate time, so we could probably just fit it in, right? I don't know if they...
Yeah, so there was an incentive that I think passed to play Hunk, which is like a short little 7-minute mode, 8 minute mode where you just run through a lot of enemies. I think we're doing it, right? Yeah.
We're basically going backwards from the sewers to
Alright,
RPD.
I got confirmation. Let's go.
All right, let's go. This track is a banger. I think it's the same one from.
I'm
Is it
at
the same
point
one
K12.
from the end of Leon?
Nah, it's different.
Different, but yeah, this one's pretty awesome.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. Alright, so this run has a lot of RNG, shit ton of RNG, so... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get video. Because,
That lady zombie was supposed to like kind of go after Hunk, and you can kind of like, because the zombies they're actually kind of polite. They wait their turn if there's like a bunch of them. Not all of them will try to grab you. And for safety strats, Jordan shot that zombie there because when you try to go up the ledge, he can bite your leg and
Yep.
time loss.
And now for the worst room in this whole run, the room with like 20 dogs. I don't know how many. Not this one, the one coming out.
Yeah, this part is just drop down here.
This one coming right up. Yeah.
Those zombies are just chilling. Fine.
Let's see how this goes.
So this lady zombie, you want to shoot with the magnum after he comes at you. The dog's gonna come here. The zombie, you're gonna have to juke him out, pick a direction.
That's okay.
Whoa, yo, let's go, papa. Vamos.
Vamos.
Yeah, that area, you can get hit by the dog, like right into the door. The dog is.
Dogs are not free, let's say that.
Yeah, there's so many of them. You can get stun locked there too. You think lab liquors is bad? That area is just ridiculous. And the G-adult friends that we ran into in sewers, they're back. There's two of them here. Jordan's gonna shoot the left one, right in the shell area where the eye is.
Yeah.
Past the other one.
We're gonna be just using the lightning hawk to wreck everything. It's like the most powerful gun in the game.
This gun we never get to use in speedruns, and it's so amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's so freaking nice to use. Oh.
Oh wow.
That like never happens.
That zombie you can usually go right past, but
Gonna heal up again.
from here we leave the labs and we head back to RPD. So Hunk's gonna have to go backwards and head to the courtyard at the end of the game. A lot of zombies here. Oh, flag shot.
Yeah, coming right up soon.
All right. This is really cool coming up here with the liquid.
It's in about a minute, I'd say.
Oh yeah, it's a long time from now. So this
Yeah, we're just
liquor
gonna-
here, I think you want the tongue, right? You want the lick here.
I don't really know.
You want the mist. Yeah, you want that because then he's gonna go for his jump. Yeah, he's gonna go for slash. That gives you enough time to quick turn here, and hit
Oh,
this.
he still went for the lick
Wow.
and it didn't work.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm not too knowledgeable on this. I just like see what people do and just try to imitate.
Yeah, there's an amazing speedrunner of this category called Jika-chan.
Yep,
He's a
Japanese runner.
speedrunner, and oh my god, he's amazing at this game. It's insane. If you look at all the enemies and all the things you have to like, all the movements you gotta make, it's very tough. But
All right, Stack Shock's coming up. Hardest.
Alright.
We're gonna like try to shoot a flying licker.
And we're gonna shoot this zombie here. Take a line through these 3 zombies. There you go, nice and clean.
All right, Stack Shot.
Right here, pog shot. Swag.
Okay.
Nice.
I was like frame perfect. I mean like not perfect, but probably like the last second possible to do it. Cause you can
Yeah.
see I actually got grabbed, but the shot cancelled it.
Wow. You're saving that one for this marathon, huh?
Of course,
Hey,
it was on purpose. Yeah.
right here we dodge Mr. X by doing a backwards turn. Bro, right through that zombie.
so
The zombies here are
cute.
kind of slow to wake up, so you can kind of go right past here. That lady, there's a lady zombie there that you can kind of quickly get through. That cop zombie here is gonna get stuck right here. There's gonna be one right here on the right. It's not gonna hit you. Shoot this one in the. Okay, we can pass that one. And the liquor will be showing up here. I don't really know what to do here.
Yeah,
to be
same.
honest.
Just hope for the
Can you-
best.
Can you just go behind them, or is that time lost?
Not really sure.
Yeah. And another Mr. X. So Mr. X punches zombies, and that stuns them, and that's like super beneficial to the player because obviously you can just roll right past the zombies. You got
I'm gonna
two
get a
Ivies
clad.
here.
You know, didn't get it. Okay, that worked.
Yeah, you want to line them up so you can stun both of them, but sometimes it's really hard because it's hard to see what's happening. Here, do a little movement here. Let zombie busts open the door. Diagonally right through.
You know, I'm gonna try the YOLO line here, like for the next room.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
usually what I do
Flash.
here is throw a flash, but I'm just
Okay.
gonna go for the YOLO line.
I think you hit the left, right? A little bit. You kind of do a
Yeah.
stagger there.
Okay,
Alright,
nice.
Alright, nice. Yeah, those zombies are like they think they can
Oh,
block the
okay.
doorway. And just getting right through is the fastest way. So shoot this zombie.
Shoot all.
The adult outside.
There's.
Do a swag quick turn. It's too slow. Right here you got 2 lickers and 2 zombies. 2 zombies on the floor. Do a certain line here.